Bang, there we go. We live. How we doing on this fine night? Actually, it's not, bro. It is stupid hot out. It's been hot out crazy style for like the past week or so. But sorry, first and foremost, I guess, for not streaming like at all over the last I think it's been like a month. Actually, I can check real quick and see approximately how long it's been. Hold on. Cuz it has been way too fucking long. First and foremost, hold on. No way, it's been 49 days and 10 hours, is what YouTube Studio's telling me on here. Okay. So how many, okay, what is that, like? Is that over 6 weeks? 7 times 6 is 42. 7 weeks? It's been like 2 months? Almost? That's horrible. I am so sorry about that, y'all. It's been a very busy summer for the boy, just with real life stuff and all that. But let me just get right into this real quick. Because I'm actually excited. I have never played the Lost Levels, like, seriously. I know its reputation as just a poorly made game, which, I mean, it's pretty undeniable from what I've seen of the game, but I'm excited to actually, like, give it a try and see if its reputation is deserved, even though I'm fairly confident it is, because I think the most I've ever actually played of this game is, like, the first world, right? So we will see. And hopefully this all works smoothly. I'm running it on RetroArch so I can get like the CRT shaders going on, right? And last time I streamed with RetroArch, I know I was having problems with it randomly crashing. So I'm gonna hope we're good. And I'm hoping the controller works as well too. I'm just using the Switch Pro controller. But can I just play as Luigi? That's awesome. Okay. So it can't be the worst Mario game, right? Oh, his physics are okay. Oh, okay, we'll see. We'll see. But I'm just gonna try and speed through a lot of the early game because I think the what would it be? I feel like if I just don't engage with the level design, that's probably like the best way to go about it. Because I know that there's like poison mushrooms like out the ass and stuff like that, and just a lot of troll game design. I don't know if this is from this game or it's like a ROM hack fake clip I've seen on the internet forever. All right, I just looked over at the stream screen for 1 second and fucking sold. I don't know if I'm gonna need to use save states or not, actually. I didn't think about that, but like, what are the chances that I'm just stuck on like 1-1? Or not 1-1. That would be giga embarrassing, and any gamer cred I have would be in the shitter. But like, what are the odds I just can't be like get past World 1? Like, that would be pretty horrible. But I think the thing with this game too that I've seen is that there's like a shit ton of levels. Like, I remember back in the day, right? There was this Jay Woods video called like 10 hardest Mario levels ever. And all right, I'm like fucking Kai Cenat in speed right now, playing that, doing that Mario Bros. Wii stream. Holy Jesus! But I think it was what was it? It was top 10 hardest Mario levels by Jay Woods, and one of like the late game like levels. Yo, what's up, Carter? How you doing, gang? Watching it work right now? Bro? I'm selling. I'm like trying to like talk in like stream, and I need to lock in. This is the Lost Levels. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Pizza Pasta, welcome to.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the
Hell
GOAT.
yeah, Pizza Pasta.
The
That's what's
GOAT.
good, bro. I forgot that I had like Streamlabs like stream alerts on. Holy. But how you doing, bro? That's awesome. That's first member ever. You're a hood legend, bro. I appreciate that. But that almost scared me. He's the goat, all that. I don't know how loud it is on stream. Back from buying pre-sale tickets to go Yo Gabba Gabba live from work. Hell yeah. Yeah, how's your job been? It's been like I just checked before I started playing this game, but it has been 49 days since I've streamed, which it really doesn't feel like it, which is scary for multiple reasons because that means a lot of time has flown past and hasn't felt like it. But no, that is awesome. I appreciate you remembering, brother. That's fire. But also, I don't know if I said this earlier in the stream. That shit was loud, low key, but it made it so much more funny. Okay. Dude, because I don't know if that video is of Blasphemous HD screaming about he's the GOAT, but in my head it is, which makes it even better. My job's fine. Boss told me to replace. Oh, hold on. What? Why is my computer beeping at me? I've been fine. Boss told me replacing tags. Just been walking around like a bum. Hey, you know what? Sometimes those are the best shifts. I don't know. I don't know how your work mentality is because I'm kind of wired to like always try and do work because I just hate sitting around on the clock. But those days where they just tell you that there's nothing better to do. Oh, that you see that? They tried to get me. They tried to get me bad. I'm horrible. I'm getting exposed. Crazy style right now. I've died like 4 times in 1-1. Hold on, I gotta lock in. I might be quiet for a second as I lock in. Also, this stage feels mad long. But maybe I'm just bad, and that's why it seems mad long. And I think part of it's what's throwing me off, right, is visually this game looks like oh, no way, okay. Visually, this game like looks like Mario 3 on the Game Boy Advance, but it has the physics of Mario 1, like the NES Mario. So my mind and like what I'm expecting to jump and go and do versus what is actually happening when I click the buttons on my controller are not one and the same. Hold on, Pizza Pots. I see you said something in chat, but I gotta lock in for a second. No, this is definitely like almost bootleg Mario 1 in terms of like. Okay, there we go. My mentality is when there's nothing to do. When I was at school, I'd play Mario Kart in my free time. My teacher said there's always something I could do, even though there fucking isn't. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Like, but I don't know. Like, I don't know your specific situation, but sometimes their dead ass is nothing better to do. Are you planning to get to Worlds A through D? I honestly have no idea. I don't know much about this game. Like I mean, since you know what Worlds A through D are, I'm guessing you seem to know more than I do. But like, how far? Like, how long is this game? Like, how many worlds? Is that a feasible thing I could do? Okay, oh, I can't go back. Okay, I whiffed a warp zone, but I realistically, I think I'm gonna run out of lives at some point, so we'll be back. It'll be all right. Dude, this game is, since it's such an old Mario game, like, I don't know if you get something for getting top of the flagpole, right? I would assume not, but also it's the Super Nintendo, like, remake thing, so I don't really know. And also, let me know if the audio levels are fine, because it's been a minute, and I just am not 100% sure, like, what's supposed to look right on my, like, little meters. And then there's 8 worlds, and then once you beat the game without warps, I think 8 times you get to... Oh, there's a 0% there's a 0% chance I get to that. But Loki, that could be fun. Like, okay. Since I'm really bad at, like, doing stream, like, playthroughs, I can't promise that, but that would be, like, a fun challenge. Okay, I have plenty of time. Okay. This is some troll-ass platforming. Stop doing this shit. Dude, these guys are psyching me out. Hold on. Shit it on. Destroyed. Oh, we're gonna hit this guy too. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, why does that have physics on it? Why is there a barrier? Okay. There we go. Bang. Okay. Sweet. Dude, why was World 1-1 giving me so much trouble? And then these 2 ones have not been bad. Warps wouldn't benefit you past World 1. Oh, okay. So this game is the game where they have the troll, what is it? Like the troll warp gate. Because I always seen clips of it online when people would talk about this game in like videos or like Twitter or whatever. But I genuinely was like, I don't know if this is real or not, because that's insane for them to do in like 1986 or 87 or whenever this game was made. All right, with that with that jump, awesome. Okay. You gotta, yeah, dude, an NES Mario, you commit to jumps. I forget, you can't just turn around freely. I gotta lock in harder. No, dude, those double squids were psyching me out, because I haven't had a power-up all game yet. Like, because I just don't even know, like, if I can even really trust blocks like that, you know? Okay, make the jump. Okay, this is cursed. This is a cursed crouch animation. Holy. Bang. Ooh! Okay. We're just gonna go through it. Okay, swagged on. Destroyed. Okay. Would it be cringe if I were to do a video, like, on this game and Mario, like the not the actual Mario Brothers 2, but like the English release of Super Mario Brothers 2? Or would that be like a cringe Nintendo tuber thing to do? Because I feel like everyone has done like the amount of videos I've watched from childhood to now where they're like what is it? Where they're like, did you know Super Mario Brothers 2 was actually called Doki Doki Panic in Japan? You know what I'm saying? Would that be cringe to do as an actual video? Because I think this game's existence is really interesting. But I also feel like that video's been made 100 times by now. And also, I just did a Mario Kart video, so I should probably, like, chill on the Mario... But I'm also streaming Mario right now. Awesome. I don't know. That being said, I have the next 2 videos lined up, and they should come out within relatively quick succession of each other. What? I just did the same shit twice. Okay. Oh, we might have to do save states. No lie. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, I have, hopefully next video, I'm filming it tomorrow, finish scripting it today. So then hopefully sniped, question mark? No, okay. So those should be done soon. Okay, this is about to be such a come up, or I'm gonna kill myself on accident with this, 1000%. Oh, dude, these things are Satan's greatest soldier. I watched the Jay Woods video. I've seen how these things do not work. Look, like, where am I? What was that? Come on. Okay. So I think, is save and continue like a save state, question mark? If the lost levels ever came out on the NES, there would have been another more permanent ETS instance. Dude, Mario would have fell off. All of the Americans, there would be so many NES controllers through the CRT TVs. It would be horrible. You could make a lost levels vid, but there's so many you'd have to really dig in to say, see, I don't know if I want to dig in. I'd rather just kind of be like, this game is funny. This game is badly made, but kind of funny. And then I'd be like, Super Mario's 2, like the one we got, sleeper, elite game, which I mean it is. Okay, save and continue brings you back. Okay, then I might actually be able to beat this. Hold on. And without having to mess with like weird emulator save states, like that is actually kind of elite. Come on, don't sell. There we go. No, did you? I could not believe how long I was in the air when I jumped on that thing. Okay, time to not sell these jumps. I feel like that's a pipe I can go in. Hold on. Oh no, okay. Since there's no scrolling, there's no chance I can go in there. That's just there for, I guess, visual appeal. Okay. Time for the King Von of platforming. Did you see the Grizz video about Mario? I did not. About the Mario 2 glitches. I swear you could do an A button challenge in that shit. As in, like, you don't press A, or is that all you press? Be fired just a video about how fun it is. I don't know, because this game, I mean, it's fun so far, but I've also seen the late game, and I mean, like, look at this. Like, okay. Since I don't have to mess with that one, I'm just gonna jump over it literally every time. Also, hold on, since I have a member now, there's something next to your name, Pizza Pasta. I'm gonna click it and explore. What? Okay, hold on. I don't know if I can show this because it's on my my thing. Hold on. Okay, I can't. But apparently there's this thing called top fans on here. And currently, Pizza Pasta, you're my #1 with 75 XP. I don't know what the XP means or entails. But again, shoutouts to you, gang. Okay. That's kind of, so there's like a, I don't even know how to describe what I'm looking at. Okay. A button challenge means you don't press A. Mario 64's A is where half an A press came from. Is it, would it be possible? That's jump, right? Unless is there some sort of is there like a tech? I guess I know in Mario 1 like you can clip into the walls and kind of get momentum that way. XP's for chats. It says okay. I think as you and Carter chat in there, you guys both keep taking each other's first place because there's like a string of comments where both of you are listed as first place. Because I think it just goes back and forth. I need to lock in. This is really embarrassing for the gamer credibility. Low key. Okay, hold on. Now this is a real ass question to y'all. Oh, that was talent right there. Is it worth to get into the YouTube Shorts game? Because I don't want to like do shorts because I don't want that to be like where I like get like views from prominently, you know? Like I kind of want it to be more of a side fun thing. But I learned recently that apparently YouTube Shorts gets like the same amount of views as TikTok. Now I don't know how true that is because there's about a bajillion like hours worth of AI generated content on this platform now. But that's, yes, it would be crazy worth. Okay, we'll see. Because like this, let me just get a fucking lowlights compilation of me just selling platforming. I'm talented. Don't do this. Hold on. No. Yeah, okay. I was about to get mad if I clipped if it got clipped off screen. Okay. There we go. Look at this talented gamer. Look at this. Anything I said about my gamer credibility being down is gone now. Look at this. Until I can't get back up on the cloud. Oh, this is how I get lives too. Hold on, this is actually huge. This is a come up right here. Mario ain't eating sleep for dinner anymore. He just came up. His life is different forever. Holy shit, they give you coins. Okay. Hold on, let me rechat for a second. Okay. If you throw a POW on top of a waterfall log, the log goes up. Huh. Why the hell wasn't this a Mario Maker? Low-key, Mario Maker, I'm sure they'll do a Mario Maker 3 because, I mean, it's a game with Mario in the title, right? Those print money. But they needed to add Mario Brothers 2 themes and some of the more gimmicky stuff. Like, they should have had the coin flower from New Super Mario Bros. 2. They could have updated the game when Wonder came out and put, like... And Wonder art style might be too much because of how much of that game is, like, handcrafted. Like, it's not like a tile set game like the other ones. Like, that game, like, these levels were drawn and have all tons of unique elements and everything. But, like, you couldn't put, like, the elephant thing in there at all. Shorts is worth it. My shorts get way too many views compared to my streams. Okay. That will be noted. I will figure out how to edit streams. Because the thing about shorts, right, is I just don't want to edit in the iPhone resolution. You know, like I think it's like... Actually, I was going to spit a number out. I don't know what the aspect ratio for that is. But I don't know. But I do want to go back and make a short of the... Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. You could... Oh, no. Okay, hold on. We're going to make this jump. We can make this jump. See, this is some evil, like, it's not too hard as, like, a 21-year-old guy who's, like, played Mario since, like, as far as my brain can remember things, right? But imagine you're, like, a 10-year-old in, like, the 80s. Come on. Oh, God. Not the timer. Okay. What is this? That's fine. We're good. Okay. Poison mushrooms are so cheap. At least introduce new power effects. Well, especially because I think the NES visuals for them... Hold on. We're gonna pause. I want to see what they looked like on the NES because if I'm not mistaken, they like barely looked any different from like a traditional, like just normal red like Mario mushrooms. Poison shrooms, Famicom. Let's see if that gets what I need. There are some okay, hold on. Let me get this just brought up. Bang. Okay, this is not the image, right? But I looked up Poison Mushrooms Famicom and they gave me like this crazy looking image. But this image is stupidly low res, so I don't even know how viewable it'll be from... But like it's literally just a darker mushroom. Like if you were like a kid playing that shit in the 80s, you would probably just think they like changed how the normal mushroom looked. At least here it's like purple with a skull. So like that's like that's like common sense, you know? But every YouTube podcast I've listened to have said that using shorts makes it too easy to build a platform, and that's why everyone got one. Not my okay. I mean, I believe that. The thing about shorts too, this is like another thing, is like I would want to like I don't want like stream clips to be what people like want from me, you know? Like I would rather clip stuff from my own videos that are like fully edited and everything. But that's where a major problem comes in because those videos are like edited to be in 16 by 9 versus like an iPhone resolution. Because I just wouldn't want like stream clips to be like what like gets me hella awesome, you know. But at the same time, it is like there is a certain point where it's like, yeah, that's just objectively good and worth doing, you know. And maybe I'm thinking too hard about it. That is a pretty common trend with how I work, so very possible. But can't you actually? Can you just make YouTube Shorts from your own videos? Because like I've seen where they like just straight up link to a video, like not even in the description of the short, but like in like its own like section where you're not dying to that. Yep. Bro, why did the star not jump? Why did it just roll off? Are we like that's some evil ass shit that the game does not got to do. Oh no, we're good. Okay, so what's the gimmick here? This is some like this is some Lost Levels ass shit. Okay, hold on. See, is this real? Is this seriously how they want me to do this? They're surely not serious. This is surely not designed by the Miyamoto, that old ass Japanese man. Surely he did not put this in the game. I'm not making shorts till my fanboy transformation arc is complete, even then I'm a lazy MF, and streams take less effort than shorts. See, that's another thing. Like, again, shorts, like, that's just extra time in Premiere that I don't want to have to spend. Not that I hate editing, because it's really fun once I'm in the nitty and gritty of it. But, dude, like, normally how my video production works is I write for, like, a week, because I like to sit on it. And some can call that being lazy, and some are probably right. But at the same time, I do like to really sit, like, my best videos are the ones where the script has been, like, refined heavily. Like the Golden Boy video was easily my longest writing phase for a video, and that video did the best. So maybe that justifies the laziness, but it's the truth. But then I write, shoot the video, and then I literally will like hammer out the editing as fast as possible. So it'll be like I don't open Premiere for a couple weeks, and then I literally will wake up, go to Premiere, do it for 6 to 8 hours, and do this repeat until the video's done. Shorts are also the reason that YouTube made the new play button smaller, because that makes sense. And I mean, the AI shorts farms make a ton of sense. Like, because there are probably dozens, there are probably not even dozens, hundreds of channels that are AI garbage content that have play buttons now. I don't know. I hate shorts, though. I just hate short form content. Like, Reels is funny because it's like giga brain rot, right? But like, I was on TikTok, and that shit's addictive, and I got off of TikTok, thank God. Back in the games, wait, hold on. Well, back in the day, games had to do evil ass shit because there wasn't another way for devs to make. That's also facts. I don't even know if the OG Mega Man games were this mean though, because like I'm a Mega Man, like I like the OG Mega Mans, and I'm like a defender of like old game design sometimes. Okay, hold on. I know the method. Actually, I don't know if I have enough speed. I can. Okay, we're back. That's craziness. Should I make a second channel for clips? That's probably doing too much. That I feel like would probably impair me. Are we fucking serious? God damn it, bro. I feel like a second channel would impair me. Way too bad. Because stream highlights would be fun to do, for sure. I don't know. Well, I don't know. This is something I'll probably have to mull over. And also, I'd have to figure out a format, but that's not too hard, to be honest. That's just a little bit of time in Photoshop and making, like, a vertical layout for stuff. That was just... Yeah, that's what I'm... Like, I feel like a second channel is too much. I just don't want shorts to be, like, the prominent thing that brings in views, because that's just, to me, screams unreliable. But at the same time, like, I'll start making ad rev once I hit 1,000 subs, so maybe I do a couple shorts, get to that 1,000, and then stop doing shorts. Maybe. Dude, I gotta remember that this is Mario 1 physics. As much as it looks like a Super Nintendo game and you would think it plays better, it simply does not. Might just be playing too fast. Yeah, I'm definitely playing too fast, because, like, I just shouldn't have jumped there, and I was already, by the time I realized I shouldn't have jumped, I was already, you know, 2 full Marios in the air, so... Okay. Okay, that was... Okay. This could not have came from Nintendo E&D1. This was not made by the dev team that would go on to make Mario Galaxy. It's simply impossible. Hey, you know what? No, it is possible. People can improve. People can improve from this. I wonder, is there a speedrunning? I mean, actually, that was a stupid question. It's a Mario game. Of course, there is a speedrunning community for this game. But I wonder how speedruns for this game look. Because, like, there's just so much, like, I'm sure the tech for this game and Mario 1 is probably largely the same. Because, I mean, the OG copy of the game, like, looks virtually the same as Mario 1. But I just wonder, like, I don't know. Come on, come on. That was just, I just shitted myself. That was horrible. A couple weeks ago, I got into Super Paper Mario. I got to the point where you have to type out please, and deadass reminded me that, oh, I know what you're talking about. Dude, okay, wait, hold on. Do you have, I'm guessing since you've played Super Paper Mario, you've gotten to this point, but like, whatever, it's one of the first levels in the game where they have that stupid-ass tree. I remember I got that game as a kid and was super excited and was like super in love with like the flipping and everything of that game. And then I couldn't get past the third level for like years, like genuinely, because I just didn't look it up. And I don't think any kid on planet Earth is figuring out how to do the like the tree level. I don't even remember the I think you have to like is it like hold select onto hold select next to the tree, and then eventually after like 40 something seconds it'll like move, and you can actually beat the level. I don't know. I love Super Paper Mario because it's a troll ass game, but it's also like insanely well done. Okay. I think that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, like there's the one tree that's like red, and that's like your only hint as to where there's like something going on. Okay, that works. Oh, dude, okay. Ooh, okay, new method, new method, new method. Hold on. Okay, this is a good run of 2-2. God fucking damn it, bro. I can't have anything. This game might be the definition of instant karma. Second I said I was doing good, immediately something had to happen. Okay. You really only get one shot at this jump. How? I must be missing something. Is there not like another... Unless there might be another block. Okay, well either way, my physics are like I don't think I have enough way to get the momentum to make this jump. Yeah. This is insane game design. Okay. Positive affirmations. I will beat this level this time. Okay, the huge, huge, huge. Okay. This is progress. Hold on, I see your chat speeds. Oh yeah, the red tree. I think you meant the big tree. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's God, what world is that where you have to go through the mansion in that game? It's been I haven't played that game since I was like probably like 10 or 11. It was a game me and my mom tried to beat because I don't know, she's weirdly liked that game. That pit has killed me like 5 times. This is egregious. But is that the? Because I'm thinking the Mimi's Mansion. That's the level where like the spider-like girl just goes crazy, right? I'm so bad with names and it's been too long. Dude, a video on that game could be fun too. Dude, this pit. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I knew the second I pressed the A button, I mistimed the jump. Surely they don't like run out of continues in this game, right? Hold on, I don't know what I'm seeing. Tungsten cube. What are you referring to? Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm locked in for this jump. Beautiful timing. Okay. This is some horrible. I just overshot the whole ass block. That's the first time out of all the times I've been stuck there that I overshot the whole block. Are we serious? Now, Pizza Pasta, what are you talking about? What I did was... Or did you actually go through the lasers, or did you put a tungsten cube onto the Wii once you unlock? I think me and my mom probably used some online Let's Play to beat like half of that game. So, whatever the intended way to do it is probably what we ended up doing, as long as there's no like difficult execution barrier that like some 10-year-old couldn't figure out like how to do. Okay, we have the method here. Okay, wrong Koopa shell string, but I'm not forgetting it. God, this is like, okay. Okay, we got it. Okay, here we go. Now this, not the right one either. Awesome. Okay. Oh, no, this is worse for us, because we can't get the one up off of this like we can the Koopa shells. Okay, so no possible way to go in there. Okay. No, Sticker Star was one of them games that I really enjoyed how it looked, but I just didn't enjoy the combat that much, especially compared to, like, the second time I've blown that jump. Are we serious? At work, so I can't stay for long, just dropping in and tell you good luck. Brother, I've been stuck on this level for about 10 minutes now. 15, possibly. Because there's one jump I can't hit. I'm not dank enough at the game. I don't know, because I grew up playing both Thousand Year Door plus Super Paper Mario, which Super Paper Mario means different than all of the other ones. So I don't know, I just felt like, I just didn't like the combat very much. I just don't like the stickers. It's annoying to me to like have to hunt down my moves. Like, I'd rather just have them in my kit. Are we serious? Okay. Does Tall Mario like jump higher? Like, is a mushroom necessary for this jump? Okay. Bruh. Okay. And okay. I'm just. Oh, no, you're good, You're good, Pizza Pasta. Hair's tied up today, because it is hotter than hell in central Ohio right now. Like, and dude, the humidity, and so this room right here is here, hold on. We're gonna go on a little tour, right? Hold on. And now my Streamlabs is frozen. Okay. Wow, dude, don't do this to me. Hold on. There we go. Right? So like it's a brick wall like basement, right? Like there's the TV green screen setup and all that, right? And then there's the window. Hold on. Right up there, right? The humidity has been so bad in here, right? My foam blocks don't stick to the wall. The sticky tape does not even hold nothing no more. This poster is falling off the wall. And one time I came in here to get some thumbnails made for the next 2 videos I'm making, right? And there was legitimate like water on the floor. Like I had to bring a towel and sop up a bunch of water that was literally the humidity coming in from that window and just staying in this brick ass room. It was horrible. I think RetroArch just crashed. Yeah, it just crashed. Okay. Not mad, not mad. Hold on. I RetroArch is so cool because you can do the CRT filters and all this extra fun settings, and then the shit just decides, hey, I'm gonna crash like constantly. And I've already like got my whole Streamlabs set up to run with it, so we're just gonna keep doing it. Bang. Hold on, I gotta rechat because I was doing some showcasing of the room. No, we got a dehumidifier, but the problem is it's outside this room right now because it's loud as hell. And I don't want it to, I don't want it to get picked up by the mic. Hold on. Please tell me I didn't lose my save. You know what? We only got to replay 1 level. That's light work. I'm not doing Luigi game. I tried Luigi game earlier, and his physics are a scam. Okay, that was kind of elite. Oh, look at the talent. Look at the talent in that execution right there. Hold on. No way I'm only 1 level past this level. And within like 35 minutes of I've beaten 5 levels. This is horrible. Maybe I am a new gen fraud, Maybe all those old head YouTubers that were like, games were just better back in my day, Maybe they're onto something, because I can't compete in this shit at all. I'm getting exposed. Okay. Bang. We're good. No overshooting. No. Oh. And then I didn't have enough speed to make the jump. I understand it now. Yo, Gabba Gabba Live is gonna come. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. So, like, what's the status of them as like an entity? Are they like just going on like musical tours, or is it like, do they still have like? I think we've talked about. I think isn't there some new show they have? Correct. Hold on. Come on. Now I'm getting exposed on levels I've beaten. Okay. Sniped. Okay. Oh. Spared. Okay. And that was just horrible platforming. That's like uncharacteristically bad. They're doing in this season 2. Okay, I got you. What is like the audience for those look like? Like, is it like people that are like OG fans, or is it like I don't even know what the comp would be. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to think, what would a comp be? I don't know. Bang. I wonder if there's something weird with the momentum in this game. I feel like whenever I do a jump, like when I do a RAR in this game, right? I feel like I get hella momentum. Like that's, I don't know. Maybe that's not more than normal and I'm like delusional. But that seemed like a lot. Like whenever I do the RAR input, I just feel like I get more momentum. No, 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 no. He tried to fake me out. Do you see that shit? We're good. Oh, isn't there a secret up here? Yep, yep, yep. Bang. We're back. We're so back. I gotta lock in. Okay, there we go. I feel like I gotta lock in is like is half of my commentary when playing this game, but it's honestly the goddamn truth. Okay, we're gonna get all three of these. Fuck. Not today, Satan. Okay. We're gonna click a little bit forward. That's all. Dude, it's so hard. It's like, cause it's like, I don't know how many frames, right, are like that from Mario from the top of the screen to dead is, but it's like, it feels unreactable. Especially with this game's like the old school like Mario like air physics where you just barely have any type of aerial drift. But that is just ridiculous. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There's no reason I should be getting exposed on 2-1 this badly. I beat this level, and then fucking RetroArch crashed. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about the game. I don't think I am, actually, because that was some stupid shit to do. This work sig finna hit different? Well, I hope so. Dude, I like don't like want to pick up SIGs, right? But a work SIG is like an elite feeling. Not that that's something I had at my old job because I worked at some like Christian ass establishment where they would get mad about it. But it's just an awesome thing. Hold on. The audience for Coachella is mainly nostalgia, but I did a poll on whether. Okay, hold on. Most people admit they never saw the. I mean, that's how I feel like that goes, though, right? Like the reboot, because now I'm not going to speak for the show, right? But I feel like normally reboots are just like worse or less interesting than the OG, or like normally are like missing what made the OG good. Hold on, I'm not touching these fucking cheating ass springs. I'll tell you that much. Oh, that's where you see two guys in only boxes. I got you. Hold on. I guess yeah, kids probably shouldn't be at Coachella considering the amount of everything that goes on there. I'm just not gonna do the bonus room. I did it once, did it twice actually, and I've seen enough. See, like this is some devious ass location for these guys. Hold on. Okay. I forgot they have all of. Okay. Yep. Dude, it's so like this whole game, they're just constantly throwing shit at you. I wonder if I were to play Mario 1 in its entirety, right? From World 1 to World 1 to World 8, no skips. And then were to just boot this game up and start immediately playing it, like from start to finish, if the difficulty curve would make any amount of sense. Because what was the, I don't know how true this is, I could just be talking. But I think, wasn't the thing with this game is that they were going to make it like a harder sequel to like challenge players who beat the first game? I don't know if that's true or not. I could get fact checked on it. But, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. No, actually, this King Von over here can go. That shit has killed me. That thing has caught 7 bodies. That Koopa has right there. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do right at this point... Hold on. Mario Lost Levels 2-2 jump. I'm looking it up. Okay, there's this dude on YouTube named DJ Philangero who his video is 18 years old on how to beat this level. I'm watching it real quick. Here, hold on. I'll get y'all involved real quick. I'll watch it through my stream. Okay, so he jumps. You're shitting me, right? You're surely trolling me, right? Please, RetroArch, don't crash. That's some troll-ass shit. Okay, I understand it now. That's insanely stupid. Insane. Oh, wait, hold on. My bad, y'all. My bad. I didn't switch back. This is insanely stupid, by the way. That this is how this is meant to be done. Now, I need to, like, tap my brain into what this game's got going on design-wise, like, get into its wavelength. Because now I just gotta, from here on out, whenever I get stuck, just be like, just start fucking jumping around. There might be an invisible block. And no pipe? Okay. Yeah, no, Miyamoto did not touch this game, surely. Surely none of the elite Nintendo minds over there were involved in the process of this game. Yep. Out talented. And top of the flagpole. Bang! There we go. Holy. That was insanely stupid. But there we go. That's progress. After about 20-25 minutes of 2-2, we figured it out. God damn it. Okay. Oh, first fire flower of the run. Beautiful. Probably the last one as well. Just based on how this shit's been going. Okay. They tried to cheat me. They tried it. Oh, that level was giga free. So free. That was like, compared to 2-2, that one might have been the easiest level so far. Now it's time for Satan's greatest soldier, Bowser, to do his goddamn thing. Hold on. Okay. And there it is. Okay. Now I gotta think. It's a puzzle game. I gotta remember. Is that what they want me to do? Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay, no. I think Big Mario just might not be able to do it. Oh, yeah. It's a false sense of security. You're right. Too many easy levels in a row will just get me, it'll get me too comfortable, and that's when they... Actually, they can keep throwing me easy levels, because I can't even make basic jumps anymore. I'm gonna try something for the extra swag points. Hold on. Okay. You saw the vision. Mario does not have the speed to be able to do that. But you saw what was gonna happen if this game was awesome. And was designed by Miyamoto. I'm convinced okay. Beautiful. That was not quite how it was supposed to happen, but it worked. Do you see how fast I lost that fire flower? Also, I had it for maybe like sub 30 seconds. And now I know for a fact I'm never getting one back. Beautiful. Oh, they're not going to give me the credit. Come on, that was a one-up in the making. Okay. I inputted a jump. Okay. Yeah, you may have a good point about people not wanting to or not seeing the reboot because of reboot fatigue, and chances are half those MFs just remember the show instead of actually watching it. Yeah, that's especially for like a show made for children, like predominantly. That's just how it's gonna go. Like I remember a ton of shows from my childhood, but like I like remember them, you know. The only shows from like my childhood I have super good memory of is I do remember a good bit of Yo Gabba Gabba because I played a lot of the Flash games. That was just selling. And I don't know, like Blue's Clues, I remember pretty well. Low key, okay. Hold on. Let me give me 1 second to get my get like Google Chrome ready for stream because it's not like currently set and everything. Let me get this. Because I need to see how many of y'all have seen this show. Hold on. Do my uh-oh. Everything just froze. Okay. Did my stream just crash? No, we're back. I think we're good. I don't know what happened, y'all, but I hope we're good. What controller? Oh, what kind of controller am I using? I'm using one of these, Johns. Just a Switch Pro controller for the Switch One. Bro, did y'all see what happened? The whole stream died when I made a new Chrome tab. Like, this is what I mean by my computer is weeks away from death, right? Am I still, like, I'm still streaming on the same stream, right? Okay, cool. Switch this over. Let me get, hold on. It froze for a bit, but we're back now. Okay, cool. Please use Firefox, I'm begging. Dude, I know, look, I'm too many years deep in the Chrome game. I can't switch up. But do y'all remember this show, straight up? Puka? I don't know why they're calling it a romance, but dude, there are some episodes from this show I remember stupid vividly. But I think it was only on Jetix, which was like I want to do a video on Jetix, bruh. This channel used to go triple platinum as a kid. And it was only the TV only had it when we lived in Iowa, but the second we moved to Ohio, we stopped getting Jetix. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Apparently, for some reason, you guys will YouTube's telling me that you guys are going to experience buffering. So I apologize in advance. It's either my internet or my computer, or both. Both is honestly very probable. But no, dude, there was an episode where like they met God. Yeah. Yeah, bro, I remember the episode where they met God. And then there was an episode where one of them like drank all the water in the city and became like giant. And that's like the max of where my memory of the show goes. But I'm switching back to Mario. I don't know what's going on with Chrome and why it's making my stream lag, but I'm not messing with it any further. Because YouTube loves that. Guys, RetroArch just crashed again. God damn it. Like, why? Why would you make it such a good emulator that's so unstable? Because it just simply can't be my fault. Now I gotta go and... Oh my god. There we go. And now it doesn't want to appear here. Are we so... It just crashed again. Okay. Awesome. So chat, what are we trying to do for the rest of stream? Because, so what is this? So RetroArch is just, okay. I'm going to give it one more attempt. I'm going to open it. Because look, you guys can see this screen. But then this screen you guys don't see. Like the second I actually load into the game, it doesn't appear. And then I click this twice. Hold on. Yeah, and then it crashes. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with this. So here are the two options. Either we do some other shit, or I switch emulators and restart. Which I really, to be honest, don't want to do. Do they exist? Hold on. Let me see how Google Chrome reacts to me opening another tab. Yo, I need a new PC, bruh. This is insanely tragic what's going on right now. But I'm not spending the money required to get a new PC because fuck that. So, until this thing falls apart and physically doesn't turn on anymore, unfortunately, this might just be an issue. Because I don't know. Well, actually, I do know what the problem is, right? My RAM is jank and not good because I cheaped out on the RAM. Don't If you're building a computer, do not cheap out on the RAM, right? Second thing, I cheaped out on the storage. The second lesson for those building a PC, do not cheap out on the storage because that's going to make everything run slower because it's not going to be able to get the like programs running because the SSD is slow, right? And then number 3, my graphics card I bought used. So lesson number 3 for those of you who want to build a computer: do not buy your graphics card used. The thing is I cheaped out on everything and still ended up spending $1,000 on a computer that lasted me. I mean, it's lasted me 4 years before it really started to fall apart. So it's not the worst thing ever, I guess. But fuck that. Let me see. Can I hold on? I'm gonna switch over to webcam. Also, is my stream still running smoothly? Because YouTube's telling me it's not anymore, but I haven't had any like lag spikes on my PC, so I don't know. Let me see the Flash games. Hold on. Where would I play said Flash games? Because there was one I remember, and that's the one I want to run. Hold on. Oh, it's telling me to download? No, no, no. This is not real. You do not download Flash games. If I stop chatting, it's because my phone died. I got you. uh, oh, the stream is running good now. That's the site you used. Okay, maybe it was a pop-up ad. Cause dude, Google Chrome has been hoeing AdBlock something different. I have downloaded AdBlock or /uBlock Origin like 4 times, and it'll work for like 3 days, and then Google just deletes it off my account. Which I guess is more evidence as to why I should move to Firefox, like you said, Pizza Pasta. But I don't know if I got it in me. If I click play now, yo, I actually, since I don't have AdBlock, I actually seriously don't know if this will work because there are some suggestive ads on the sides of the screen right now for this website. Or not suggestive, but there's a pop-up ad. I'm seeing 5 pop-up ads on the screen right now. Hold on. I'll find them. Actually, hold on. I do want to do this real quick. Or no, okay. Here we go. And now my mouse just died. This is all, everything's crumbling in front of my eyes. Do you think this is what the Romans felt like when that library was getting burnt? Everything's falling apart. Hold on. Chrome. Set this Chrome tab to be the one that ends up on stream. Which none of the ones that are this is just everything's. Here we go. Bang, we're back. Look at that. Beautiful. Like nothing bad ever happened, right? I want to see the the Super Mario Lost Levels site that he like referenced. Hold on.
Super Mario is such
The Lost Levels, here we go. What was he talking about?
Number 6.
Let me know if the audio levels are good, by the way.
C-3, The Lost Levels. Remember that time when an entire Mario game didn't come out in the United States because Nintendo thought it was too hard? It wasn't just any Mario game either. It was the original.
They were right.
sequel.
I've played 2 worlds of this game, and I
Nintendo
agree with that
looked at
statement.
Japan's Super Mario Bros. 2 and decided that the US would come to hate Mario as a character if they got a hold of such a.
He's literally saying what we were talking about earlier, like how if this game came out in the States, it would like Mario would have fell off. He probably wouldn't have, because like they would have liked him in Japan still, because I mean they did, and then they would have had Mario 3 come out, and then that game is like one of the most elite games ever. So I think Mario would have been fine regardless. Also, oh wait, hold on. This is Giga Sus, my layout right now. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Sorry, y'all. That's my B.
Fair and challenging game. We'd later get these stages under the US title of The Lost Levels, which is one of the most consistently challenging Mario games of all time. The game unloads all kinds of new tricks, like poison mushrooms and random gusts of wind to ruin your jumps. The All-Stars version also lets you replay individual levels one at a time instead of the full world, and trust me, you'll like that feature. You'll especially need it for C-3.
They surely don't expect you to do this, right?
Like poison mushrooms, and
Hold on.
All-Stars version also lets you replay.
Bro, they surely don't expect you at some point within this game to do precision platforming on those shitty ass springs that don't work.
One at a time instead of the full world.
Look
and
at
trust
this.
Me, you'll like that feature. You'll especially
Surely
need it
they
for
don't will let you
C-3,
do this.
a monstrosity of a stage that features multiple springboards and huge pits between them. Your goal is to jump from spring to
No,
spring,
this is incredibly
all while avoiding
stupid.
lack of
Hold on. Where's the Super Mario wiki? If no one got me, I know they got me. Yup. Hold on. Who was the dev team for this game? Okay. Staff. Like the original Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels does not feature a staff role. Yeah, they knew. They knew not to show who made the game. Unlike its predecessor, however, very little has been written about the game's development, leaving its precise staff composition a mystery. So no one really fully knows. Okay, hold on. Now there's the development tab. Let me read this. Okay. As I continued to play, I found that Super Mario Bros. 2 asked me again and again to take a leap of faith, and that each of those leaps resulted in my immediate death. This was not a fun game to play. It was punishment, undeserved punishment. I put down my controller, astonished that Mr. Miyamoto has... So Miyamoto did have his hands on this. Hold on. In an interview, Shigeru Miyamoto stated that Mario Bros. The Lost Levels was made due to how much fun the development team had creating new difficult levels for versus Super Mario. Hold on. That'll be a new tab I open in a second. Because I saw, so when I was like trying to find the ROM, let me get this scaled right. Hold on. There we go. That's probably as good as I'm gonna get it. Let me stretch it just a little bit. Oh my god. OBS, work with me. Work with me. Nothing else on my computer's been working with me this stream. Come on. There we go. So what is this? Okay. New thing learned. Okay.
All right, guys. Well, due to popular demand from multiple requests, we're going to do a gameplay run through of versus Super Mario Brothers.
So is it like
However,
actively multiplayer?
This game is different from the NES version. Those of you out there who are familiar with versus Super Mario Brothers, there's a lot.
But like, I just want to know how it played. Like, is it just a high score simulator, or is it like, I don't know. Are there like unique levels? Because this right here, this could be a fun video, even though I'm sure someone somewhere has made a good video on it.
Power-ups in different locations.
Like if I emulated this, because I did see that there were ROMs for this game available. This could be a fun video.
Where the NES version
I've never heard of this in my life.
So it's a little bit different. Also, when you get to the warp, where you can choose to warp to what is it? 6, 7, or 8. It'll.
Like, is there... Okay, hold on. I'm going back to the wiki page. This dude's taking 100 years. Differences? I just want to know, like, okay. No! They put the... Look at this. They put that godforsaken level. Mario... The Lost Levels 2-2. They put this godforsaken level in this game. They knew what they were doing. And okay. Versus Super Mario Bros. Was literally an arcade port of Mario 1, and I haven't noticed any multiplayer. Okay. But, like, this is just odd. Like, I just wonder, like, why? Like okay, 1-2 is 1-2. All of these are the same, but then randomly Lost Levels 1-4 is in here. And then 7-2 is 2 Like, I just want to, like, play through it, I guess. And, like, I don't know. I'm interested if this difficulty curve they've made for this game makes any sense. Because surely going from Super Mario Bros. 3-1, which is by all accounts a pretty easy stage, into immediately the bullshittery that is the Lost Levels 2-2 doesn't make sense, right? Surely, right? They have no information. Super Mario Wiki gotta hire me and get me in. Because I'll write a fantastic paragraph about this level. So then all of World 8 is largely the same, but then so it goes from 8-1, 8-2 to 8-4. Is that Truth Bomb? Is that a Truth Nuke? Like I don't know anything about this game, and now it's saying my Streamlabs crashed. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on with my PC today, and why my stream can't make up its goddamn mind. No, this is interesting. I played versus Super Mario Bros. At Fun Spot, and I took the 4-2 warp, and it sent me to World 5 instead of World 8. I wonder if that was like intentionally done that way. Because I could see them not wanting people to skip in a high score based game, like they want everyone to have the same fairly linear experience. I don't know. Hold on. So you said it was 4-2? So he's in 6-3. So where's the 4-2 warp? I just want to see what this looks like. This dude has the game knowledge. He is the game genie. This is insane map knowledge. Like, I don't remember. Is this like the normal layout for 4-2? I saw that Summoning Salt video specifically on Mario 4-2 like 5, 6, 7 years ago whenever he made that, right? But I don't remember if this is how this plays out or not. And if it's any different. And now his dog's barking. Okay. So wait, this is the warp zone you took?
Damn dog doesn't bark all day till I try and make a day.
Hold on, bro. Y'all gotta hear this. Y'all gotta hear this. I'm gonna crank his audio real quick. That's funny.
Damn dog doesn't bark all day till I try and make a damn video.
It was just how he said it. You can tell he's actually pissed. That's funny. But am I tripping? Okay, so it takes you to World 6. Okay. No, I might make a video on this game. I'm gonna write this down. Because that is interesting. I didn't know this existed at all. And I just wonder why this game is the way it is. Why are the lost levels randomly interjected into this arcade machine? And did this come out stateside? I mean, it's translated. I'm guessing it did. Like, I'm guessing this came out stateside. It'd be weird if it didn't. Yeah, what? You can play it on Switch? Hold on. Dude, this is what I mean. My computer it's $8. The only state I saw it in is New Hampshire. We in them places we can't pronounce. That's crazy. Hold on. Now you got me thinking. That's actually like a lot more than I would have expected. Considering it's New Hampshire. And the state is like bottom 5 in square footage, right? Oh no, okay, it's one of the bigger ones in that little quadrant of the US. Okay. Are you from that area? Do you live in one of the funny states? Please tell me you live in like Vermont or like Rhode Island or some funny shit. No, this might be a video though. So yeah, okay. Now the question is how much because I've always wanted an arcade machine in the house, right? Like I think every gamer, right, at some point, unfortunately not just New Hampshire. Oh. I actually forgot what I said that would have prompted that, no lie. But how much does one of these things run for? Low key, I would not be surprised if it's something crazy like $50,000. Is it Museum of the Game? Okay. So they don't sell the cabinets. Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. My bad. No, New Hampshire. New Hampshire's kind of honest compared to Vermont is objectively a funny state. Isn't when I was younger, I used to know the capitals of all the states. Hold on, what's the capital of Vermont? Isn't it like Mount Pierre or Montpierre? Hold on. Whew, I was close. I was close. I said Mount Pierre, but it's Montpellier. But I was very close. I still got it. Still got it. Hold on. Dude, r/retro gaming might be a funny ass Reddit. Hold on. Yeah, just think of like the so retro or whatever that shit. What is it? So retro. No, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this tab open because I'm gonna look into this after the stream because now I'm interested. Actually, has someone made a good video on this game? I'm seeing long plays. Hold on. As far as I'm aware, there has not been some major video. I mean, this is a pretty good one. 30 subtle differences between the verses and the original. But as far as I'm seeing, like, no one has made a video in the style of videos I make about this game. Yeah, this seems, I might be cooking. I'm right. No, this is definitely getting written down. Yeah, I'm in the clear. That's fire. Is that Ultra Mortal Kombat 3? Dude, there's so many arcade games I would love in the crib. Dude, now this is like, I don't even know if you can actually obtain these. I would become an absolute legend at one of these games. It's 18,000. Bro, if I could have one of these in the crib. You might never see me again. I might live on one of these, dude. Riding these bikes in the arcade as a kid. Oh, nah, these are tough. Dude, okay. So Carter, hear me out, right? We get the homies together. And we put down we put down 4 grand, no, 3.5 grand a piece, right? You see where I'm going with this. Or even like the Daytona USA ones. Those ones are tough. Or not just Daytona, but arcade. Because these games are always fun to play in the arcade, bro. Anything that like gives me a chair and like a racing wheel is tough. Nah, one of these would be fire. Okay. Or hold on. How much does it cost to get one of these? Or can you emulate these, dude? Because these like are elite versions of Mario Kart to play. It's just I play them like once every 3 to 5 years because that's like the availability of these things. But what's the one that has the hold on. If no one got me, Super Mario Wiki got me. Yep. There he is. Was this the one that has the crazy characters? Pac-Man, yeah, Don Chan, yeah. And then update drivers. They added more? No, because there was okay, no, it's GPDX2. Oh, okay. I tried. Is it GP2 then? Because this might be the one I'm thinking of. Hold on. And then characters. Where are they at? Bang. Yeah, no, the ones with the Pac-Man ghosts. No, this game was so tough. This is one of the Tamagotchis, the Mechi. But nah, this game we have to obtain as a friend group one of these arcade machines. Because this game is tough. Oh, and you get to take the picture of. Oh no, we thought Ghostly Adventures was. Oh, was that the? Dude, I liked that show when I was younger. I don't remember much about it, but I thought it was pretty fun. It was on like Disney XD or whatever, which I was a Disney XD fiend as a kid, so I ended up watching it. I don't have much other thoughts about it. I heard the video game for this was pretty bad though. Like, no way its reviews are this bad. Like, it's a perfectly like fine kid show. You know, it's nothing like crazy, but it's not bad by any means. Like, what was the game called? Hold on. Because I heard the game was not good, but it says 92%, but that's of Google users. Because this is not a serious ass review platform at all. Or maybe it was 2. Because wasn't there 2 of these, Johns? Yeah. No, this game definitely screams horrible. This has all the makings of a horrible video game. Hold on, look at this. Wii U across the top, and as a day one Wii U defender, right? When you see the Wii U logo, you know you might not be in for an elite gaming experience, right? No, this game is definitely bad. I know nothing about it. Ew, it was multi-plat on PS3. No, this game can't be good. Refuse to believe it. Sakurai hated it so much that he wouldn't let Pac-Man into Smash Bros. If he had his Ghostly Adventure sign. I mean, that's probably a little too hateful, but I definitely think that like the Pac-Man world design for him is like apex. Like, this is definitely my favorite looking Pac-Man. For sure. I need to play this game. This game always looked fun to me. But this is also how he looked to me as a kid though, because like we had like random Pac-Man games like just as a kid. Like, this is how it looked to me when I was young. Well, obviously then there's the OG 2D Pac-Man, but like in terms of 3D Pac-Man, this is what I'm like mentally used to. Because I don't remember which one of these games we had as a kid, but we definitely had a Pac-Man game at the house. Like on my sister's PlayStation or whatever. Hold on. I gotta finish up seeing what Jay Woods was talking about.
Completing other platforming challenges in between them. On top of that, you get the random gusts of wind throughout the entire stage. The spring jumps rocket you off the stage, and while the game's camera scrolls with you to an extent, there's no real way of knowing exactly where you're going.
No, this is like horrible. Isn't there a new Pac-Man coming for? Is that Truth Bomb? Hold on. Dude, low key, as much as I love the Switch 2, I need there to be another first party Nintendo game. Because I've bought in so many games on the eShop just because it's like I have a Switch 2 and I wanna play it. Like dude, I almost bought that Welcome Tour game like 5 separate times. Every time I open up the Switch eShop, I look at it and I'm like, it's only $10, you know? This probably isn't it, but the Pac-Man Championship Edition games are super duper tough. Unless it's this game, I'm not seeing anything. But I could exist, I don't know. Ghostly Adventures, Handshake, Sonic Boom, reboots with potential, good show, bad games, forgotten time. Yeah. And the Sonic Boom thing was kind of, because I'm not as into the Sonic fandom as you are. Like, I'm aware of them because I'm online. But don't Sonic fans get like giga defensive over his design? So I feel like a redesign of everybody, even though like I kind of like it. I don't know. I like I like Knuckles and Tails. I think Sonic looks a little weird, like he's lanky. Like his legs look odd for sure. But I don't know. I like this image right here of the crew. Hold on, let me get it. Let me get it full screen for y'all. Like, this doesn't look bad at all, you know? It's not like, what was the Boomerang, like, was her name Boomerang? I feel like I'm making that up. The squirrel. Styx? Was her name Styx? I don't remember. She was tough. I don't know. But the show was fun. I remember watching it on Cartoon Network as a kid and having like a good time with it. Yo, my phone's gonna die. If you're still live when I get home, I'll tap back in. I got you. I don't know how much longer I'll be live for, just because I know it's getting late and I gotta get a shower here soon before it's like too late and I'm gonna be waking people up. Her name was Styx. Bang. It took me 2 tries. I don't know where Boomerang came from, that being her name, but I don't know. I'm sure that like in the Sonic community, right? Was I'm sure they've already done like a million Sonic Boom retrospectives, right? Yeah, didn't no, I can't load that one at least from the what was the name of the website you're telling me about? Because there were too many pop-up ads on screen It was like insanely bad. Like there was one on the game that I had to wait 30 seconds for, and then there was ads coding the entire box around the game. And I'm like, I don't know. But I would be down to do a Flash game stream soon, actually, because there's a couple like childhood Flash games I remember. Like, hold on. Actually, let me. Oh no, Notepad won't appear because of OBS. Okay, let me get a Notepad real quick. Try Flash Museum then. Hold on. Because I'd almost rather do a full dedicated Flash game stream. Let me look this up real quick or get this typed out. Because there was the Yo Gabba Gabba platformer that I know I played as a kid. The one where you go through progress through each of the 5 like areas. Right? There's this game called, hold on, now this is an Elite Flash game. Hold on. I don't know how many of y'all are Adventure Times heads. Honestly, I'm not even a huge one myself. And dude, the top one is this website that has crazy pop-up ads. Like I'm gonna click play now. And everything. Oh, this one loaded no problem. Hold on. Maybe we'll be back. Because the first time I booted this up, it was insane with the pop-up ads. Like I clicked on, I think Magic World Adventure. Yeah, one pop-up. Okay, it's loading. Hold on. Hold on.
Yo, Gabba Gabba.
Okay, I'm turning
Magic Word Adventure.
We're turning this down. Okay. I'm gonna see what. Oh my god. No, I need to like.
Hello, friends.
I might have to mute that. Hold on. Let me just see if it plays like how I remember it. What would be a good Glitch X City Lo-Fi? Bang. Cheat code for stream background music. Look at this. Bang. We're in. No, I'm running my guy Plex. We're doing it. Okay. I clicked a friend. There we go. Yeah, no, this is the game I remember right here. Yup. Hold on. Dude, would a video on kids, like, Flash games be fun? Because I feel like I played... Because there was Fin and Bones. There was a Slug Terra one I know I beat as a kid. Because I was, like, a huge Slug Terra head. Is there no run? Don't tell me there's no run button. Also, what happened? Like, I know what happened to Flash. Because Adobe Flash got, like, destroyed, right? But, like, I feel like those were, like, giga important as a kid to, like, have as an option, right? Like, I remember I played a ton of Flash games, whether it be, like, at school or, like, even just at home, like, on the laptop or whatever, just to, like, pass time. And I'm sure that they, like, exist, like, nowadays, like, there's some variant, but it's probably just mobile games. Mobile games might be what killed Flash. But the problem is that mobile games are, like, way more predatory in terms of, like, asking for money and also just having a lot less like content restrictions normally than like what these sort of kid-friendly websites had. I'm trying to think like, dude, like what happened to Funbrain? Like Funbrain is hold on. Is Funbrain done? It looks like it's done. This load screen looks horrible. This is not the same website that it once was. Is Funbrain dead? That's crazy. Okay, I think so Funbrain is dead. That's horrible. If you do a video on Flash games, just a fun fact, a Gumball uses the same source code as my gym partners. What's my gym partner's a monkey? Hold on. Oh, dude, what show is this from? Hold on. I'm gonna sound like such a fraud. What show is this? Hold on. I don't know what show this is. I've never seen this before. But I believe it. They probably recycled a ton of assets on those Flash games because they were just cheaply made, right? Now, what was hold on as well. Not to like edge you, but hold on. What's that Slug Terra Flash game? Was it Battle for Slug Terra? Dude, because this game was tough. Whatever the platformer was where you could shoot slugs. Yeah. Now this was heat. I'll probably run this through, collect all the letters, and maybe do like another level or two, but then I'll probably have to wrap it up here soon because I'm not going to cap. I'm sweating my ass off and need to get a shower soon. And then also, Pizza Pasta, since you're my first member, I have to now, like, I got to figure out how to give, like, members benefits. So I don't have anything now to benefit the members, but I will try and figure it out. Holy shit. I'll try and figure it out soon. Also, it's super awesome going from Mario Lost Levels to this game. Like, mentally. Like, this, it's like, I don't have to think. There's no danger. Seemingly. I mean, I could be wrong and misremembering. I'm about to go, dude, I'm about to speedrun this shit. Hold on. Early access to videos and members. If there's more members, do an exclusive Discord. Okay. Dude, because I've been having people, like, some friends, like, my brother's girlfriend has a Discord for, like, she has some sort of Roblox thing going on. But she was telling me I should do a Discord, and I'm like, I don't use Discord, like... I haven't opened Discord on my... Like, if I were to open Discord right now, I'd almost bet there's probably, like, 30 updates that need to go through, right? Actually, if I want to play the Muno volleyball one, bet. Hold on. Oh, God. Please don't have, like, a million pop-ups. Okay. Okay, I understand it. Go. Okay, I sold. Like, dude, there's something so simple about the, No, dude, this AI is crazy. Oh, and if I did a Flash Games video, I would have to talk about Winnie the Pooh baseball. It would be, like, almost mandatory. Yo, Gab, or... Pizza Pasta, are you educated on what the Winnie the Pooh baseball is or not? Because that is a crazy ass game. Exclusive, also, I'm reading the chat again. Exclusive access to videos is a good idea. I don't know what would be like a worth it amount of time for exclusive access. Maybe like 48 hours. I'm not okay. Hold on. Once I whoop Plex's ass. Oh. Oh, I thought they were gonna give me credit for that. Okay. Oh, look at how shiesty he is. You see this? Oh, he got destroyed. Ain't nothing he can do about on the front when it just goes down the front of the net. Oh, he can't react to that. He's too slow for that. Yo, when does one set end? I'm cooking this guy. Hold on. It's just fucking destroyed. Bang. Bruh. Oh, dude, it's because the mouse went off screen. Hold on. Oh, you know what's another fun Flash game I could do on, like, a Flash game stream? Hold on. Bro, I have not thought about the impossible quiz in so long. Like, I don't remember the last time I played this was. It has probably been, like, a decade would not be a crazy guess. Also, why is my whole PC lagging? So, okay. I got to write this down so for whenever I do this Flash game stream, I have a good list of ideas. The impossible quiz. This game is tough. The Slug Terra platformer. And then I got to talk about this Winnie the Pooh baseball because me and my friend, are not my friend anymore, but like me and my friend at the time in, I think it was like 7th grade, we would go to, we were in computer class and we would slack off and we would just play Winnie the Pooh Home Runs Derby all class, like from start to finish. And we tried, if either one of us could have beaten the game, we would have been happy. And after a full week of dedicating time to this game, we could not figure out how to beat it. Like, this game is almost impossible. Like at first, oh, I'm muting this tab so fast. At first, right, like I'll play the first level and it'll seem like something super modest, right? Like you'll be like, oh, it's not that bad. Oh, okay, it's lagging. Oh, you did hear Slug Terror Gang. Okay. I'm not going to play it now. You get the point, right? Oh, God. Now I got to navigate all of these tabs. Okay. The video ends when I beat Winnie the Pooh Home Run Derby. Let's see how long it took Ludwig to beat this game. 7 hours. Because it's just... I don't want to explain what makes it difficult, but this game almost has a... it has a reputation for being insanely cheap and broken. And it's craziness. Like, there's this, what is it? Yeah, 12 hours or 9-hour stream just trying to beat Christopher Robin. It's crazy shit. 10-hour stream trying to beat Christopher Robin. It's insane. It's insane. But I'm sweating up a storm in this room. Hold on, this is about to be... Bro, do y'all see that, bro? That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. No, I'm sweating too much. Hold on. But I do know there's one more thing I can do. And it's open a pack of Pokemon cards in the app. Dude, this is a new shirt too, bro. Like, that is bad. It's just stupidly hot in here. Okay. Okay, so someone tell me to stop. I'm just going to spin it until someone says stop in chat, right? Or someone just say something in chat and then I'll stop. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I might have rigged the game. Okay, actually, no, it's fine. We're good. Pack has been chosen. Oh, come on. Surely I can... Okay, we'll get there. Okay, whatever. Okay, Mencino. Eevee bag. Dude, come on, focus. Barboach, that's a new mon. That's good. Vanillish. Woo! I'm not mad about that. That's my second one. I can now build a deck with it. There we go. That was a good pack, Pizza Pasta. You timed the stop message right. But that's all I got to do. Or not, that's not all I got to do. But that's probably all I got for you guys tonight because, bro, this is... I've never been a pit sweater. But I'm a pit sweater tonight. That's horrible. But drop a like on the stream if you haven't, guys. I will be streaming next week. I will not take almost 2 full months off streaming for the foreseeable future. And I appreciate y'all for sticking and hanging out and all that. But I will talk to you guys later. New video should be dropping within like a week or so-ish. Hopefully, probably should be.